So we are at Fort Casper in Casper, Wyoming, and we just learned of the connection to Fort Collins. Fort Collins, the name for a fort, had already been taken, so they named this one using his first name. His name was Caspar Collins, and his dad was the man who they named Fort Collins after. So this was named after Caspar Collins, the son. So this is a reconstruction of the original fort. And there's quite a few buildings actually. These were the officers' quarters. Quite a nice reconstruction with the various clothing, articles of clothing and furniture and other things that are in these rooms. Barracks and dining area for the enlisted soldiers. This is the Glenard Bridge, which was used all the way up until the abandonment of the fort in 1867. And there's an idea of what the fort main buildings looked like. This shows a ferry platform that was used to ferry wagons across the river. It's called the Mormon Ferry. So the museum is more than just a museum for the fort. It's a museum for central Wyoming. So I'm going into a petroglyph room. Rock art, one of my favorite things. And it looks like it gives the locations and some interesting information about petroglyph sites around Wyoming. As you can imagine, oil and oil refining is very important to this region of the country and to the state of Wyoming. So there's a large display talking about that. And this looks to be a mixture of war era memorabilia and other important dates in Wyoming history. It's a very well laid out museum with lots of artifacts and lots of things. You could spend a lot of time in here reading about the history of this area. There's a room with various types of firearms and various weaponry, Native American. And apparently Caspar had a movie star, Lorraine Day, who I've never heard of. There were predominantly 6 Native American tribes that lived in Wyoming during the mid-19th century up until the 1890s. The Crow, Lakota, Shoshone, Cheyenne, Arapaho, and Ute.